Hello, my lovelies, and welcome back to Creations by Simone. All right, guys, hold on to your hats today because we're in a celebration like no other. Today, I am in a close collaboration hosted by the awesome Miss Shangie on the spot, along with her other beautiful co-hosts. Today, guys, we are here to celebrate. Let's celebrate Juneteenth. All right, my lovelies, this is not only a time to celebrate, it is also a time to educate. So what I want you to do is go down to my description box below. I am going to have the link of the lovely host and her co-host down there. I want you to click on each and every one of those links, guys. You will be educated about Independence Day and the celebration of Juneteenth. Guys, I am so happy about this because this is a time for us as a nation to reflect and rejoice. All right, my lovelies, you know how I do it here. We're going to go straight through the video, and as I always say, let's do this. All right, guys, let's get straight into this. Now, Juneteenth is a holiday celebrated on June 19th. And did you hear me say holiday? Yes, it was signed into federal law on June 17th, 2021. Now, June 19th is to commemorate the emancipation of enslaved people in the United States. The holiday was first celebrated in Texas, where on that date in 1865, in the aftermath of the Civil War, slaves were declared free under the terms of the 1862 Emancipation Proclamation. All right, guys, we're going to dig a little deeper into this. Now, the Emancipation Proclamation that was issued by President Abraham Lincoln on January the 1st in 1863 had established that all enslaved people in the Confederate States were to be free. But in reality, the Emancipation Proclamation didn't instantly free all enslaved people. The proclamation only applied to places under Confederate control and not to slaveholder border states or rebellion areas already under Union control. However, as Northern troops advanced into the Confederate South, many enslaved people fled behind Union lines. Now, in Texas, slavery had continued as the state experienced no large-scale fighting or significant presence of Union troops. Many enslavers from outside the Lone Star State had moved there as they viewed it as a safe haven for slavery. Now, after the war came to a close in the spring of 1865, General Granger arrived in Galveston, Texas that June and signaled freedom for Texas' 250,000 enslaved people. Now, although emancipation didn't happen overnight for everyone, even in some cases, enslavers withheld the information until after harvest season. But celebrations broke out among newly freed black people, and Juneteenth was born. That December, slavery in America was formally abolished with the adoption of the 13th Amendment. The year following 1865, freed men in Texas organized the very first of what became the annual celebration of Jubilee Day on June 19th. Now, in the future, June 19th commemorations featured music, barbecues, prayer services, and other activities as African American people migrated from Texas to other parts of the country. The Juneteenth celebration spreaded. In 1979, Texas became the very first state to make Juneteenth an official holiday. Several others followed suit over the years. In June of 2021, Congress passed resolution establishing June 19th as a national holiday. President Biden signed it into law on June 17, 2021. Today, as we celebrate Juneteenth, let's commemorate African Americans' freedom and emphasize education and achievement. This is a day, a week, and in some areas even a month marked with celebration, guest speakers, picnics, family gatherings, and so on. It is a time for reflection and rejoicing. It is a time for assessment, self-improvement, and the planning of the future. In growing popularity, it signifies a level of maturity and dignity in America that is very long overdue. In cities across the country, people of all races, all nationalities, and all religions are joining hands to truthfully acknowledge a period in our history that shaped and continues to influence our society today. And in closing, I would like to read a brief portion of Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech. And if America is to be a great nation, this must become true. So let freedom ring from the hilltops of New Hampshire. Let freedom ring from the mighty mountains of New York. Let freedom ring from heightened Alleghenies of Pennsylvania. Let freedom ring from the snow-capped Rockies of Colorado. Let freedom ring from the curvaceous slopes of California. But not only that, let freedom ring from the Stone Mountain of Georgia. Let freedom ring from every hill and molehill of Mississippi and every mountainside. When we let freedom ring, we let it ring from every tenement and every hamlet, from every state and every city. We are able to speed up the day when all God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, we will all be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old spiritual, free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last. All right, guys, we've made it to the end once again to another beautiful creation here at Creations by Simone. You know, there is an old saying that says, God may not come when you want him, but he is always right on time. And he was right on time on June 17th, 2021, in the signing of the new law for Juneteenth. Guys, let's go out and celebrate today. This is a time of reflection and rejoicing of what our forefathers have went through and where we are going. So guys, I want everybody to have a happy and blessed holiday. Celebrate, educate, reflect, and rejoice. I'll see you on my next video, guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful Juneteenth. Bye.